everyone, and welcome to Summer Thursdays with the Oklahoma Hall of Fame and Gaylord Pickens Museum. We are so excited you guys are here, and we can't wait to get started. All right, so as you guys know, today is Space Day, and we are very excited for today. This is one that we've been waiting for a really long time. We want to take a minute to say thank you to our sponsors with the Chickasaw Nation and the Inasmuch Foundation who make free family programming in 2020 possible. All right, guys, so this is our awesome building located here in Midtown, Oklahoma City. We love this building and we can't wait for all of you to be here again so we can share several new exhibits and all kinds of fun programs with you. We are open again to the public. We're glad everyone is here and we can't wait to continue celebrating our state's heritage with you guys. All right, so our mission is to tell Oklahoma's story through its people. And today we get to share the awesome story of Commander John Herrington. Commander Herrington was the first Native American in space, and he was the 143rd person to actually walk in space. He has spent over 330 hours in space. Several of that was spent on extravehicular missions, where he's actually floating in space. He's tethered to the spaceship, but he's actually floating in space. He also lived underwater for 10 days during the Nemo 6 mission at an underwater laboratory. So he has lived quite the adventurous life. All right, so this is Commander Herrington while in space. You can see him here in his flight suit and everything else, all those controls in front of him. And here he is. This is his official astronaut picture from NASA. Commander Herrington is one of our favorite stories to tell. We love working with him. He was inducted into the Oklahoma Hall of Fame in 2019. And we are so thankful to be able to share this story with all of you. He'll be joining us later today. We can't wait to talk with him. All right, so as you guys know, we love story time. This is actually Commander Herrington's book, Mission to Space. So we're going to go ahead and jump in, and I'm going to change this a little bit so you guys can see the book. All right. There we go. All right, I'm going to turn this so I can be over here. So like I said, this is Mission to Space. Commander Herrington wrote this about his time in space and his journey to being an astronaut. So we'll jump right in. All right, Mission to Space. Okay. When I was a little boy, I liked to shoot rockets with my dad and my older brother. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff of the Space Shuttle Endeavour. I am Commander John B. Herrington, and I am Chickasaw. Flying in space takes a lot of training. You can see that same picture here where he's in space. All right. I trained in a virtual reality laboratory. Have you guys ever done virtual reality with like a headset? It's kind of what he did, but it's a really big simulator. I trained in a pool called the Neutral Buoyancy Laboratory. You guys can see him here in his flight suit, and this kind of helps him get a feel for what it's going to be like when he's kind of floating. All right. It takes a lot of hard work to do something well. Commander Herrington spent a lot of hours training and learning all kinds of things so that way when he was in space, he could keep him and his crew safe. Soon, I was ready to fly to the International Space Station with my fellow astronauts. This is Commander Herrington right here. You can see him with all of the other astronauts that he went on his mission with. While we waited in the shuttle, there was a very important celebration happening in the rocket garden at Kennedy Space Center. This is the rocket ship here. Chickasaw Nation Governor Bill Anatubby and Lieutenant Governor Jefferson Keel presented a Chickasaw blanket to NASA. This is Governor Anatubby here, and this is Lieutenant Governor Jefferson Keel, and these are the directors from NASA, and this is the blanket. This is the seal of the Chickasaw Nation that they handed over to NASA. People came from miles away to sing and dance and celebrate. The rockets ignite with a great shudder, and we blast off into orbit around Earth. You can see this here where it's blasting off. The International Space Station will be our home for the next 2 weeks. Can you guys imagine spending 2 weeks in space? Look, my eagle feather and flute float in space. All right, you can see his flute here and his feather here that's floating because of gravity. Astronaut Donald R. Pettit helps me with my EMU suit. An EMU suit is an extravehicular mobility unit. That's what he wears when he got out of the space shuttle and was floating in space, which you can see him near here doing a spacewalk. Now it is time to spacewalk. Am I upside down or right side up? What do you guys think? I think he looks upside down, but I'm not really sure. We are 220 miles above Earth. Our helmets, suits, and gloves protect us from the extreme cold and heat. An astronaut's helmet has a special visor. It protects our eyes from the bright light of the sun. You see how it kind of reflects like that? Mission accomplished. We have successfully landed back on Earth. You can see them landing here. It kind of lands a little bit like a plane, doesn't it? At least that's what it looks like. I imagine it's a lot more than that. All right, guys. Well, that's our story, Mission to Space, from Commander John Herrington. We're going to go ahead and jump right into craft time. We're very excited for this craft. We're going to be making our own balloon rockets today. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of my supplies out. All right. So we shared with you guys a video of how to set up your string so the balloon rocket can travel. I'll show you guys mine today. I already have it set up for us. But grown-ups, we may need some help blowing at those balloons. We don't want to blow them up and tie them. We're just going to blow them up and attach them real quick. That way we can make sure everything is good to go. So I am going to go ahead and color my rocket. Okay. So I'm going to color mine however I want to. I think it should be very bright and colorful. I'm going to color these fins here red. All right. I want these to be yellow. You can put whatever you want on your rocket and design it however you want to. I'm going to make sure mine is very bright and colorful. All right, so I'm going to keep on coloring mine here. I think I want this part yellow. And I'm going to make the flame red. All right. Okay, is everyone getting it? Can't wait to see what all these rockets look like. What do you guys think would be the most exciting part about being in space? I think I would be a little nervous. Just because it seems like so much, well, space. All right, I'm going to color the body of it blue, I think. All right. We're getting there. Okay, almost done coloring. What do you guys think they eat in space? I have had freeze-dried ice creams. That's like space ice cream. Wasn't a big fan of it. But that's okay. I've heard other people like it a lot. Okay, now that my rocket is colored, I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. I'm going to cut just outside this black line here so that way I can make sure got enough space to use when I attach my rocket eventually to my balloon. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting to the part where we're going to need a grown-up to help us blow up that balloon if we can't quite do it. But remember, we don't want to tie the balloon. So once you get it blown up, just pinch that edge and keep it all the air inside. All right. Okay, let's see here. We're almost done. All right, I've got my rocket cut out now. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my rocket over and I'm going to leave it upside down like this. Peel my glue dots apart, and I just need one for this. So I've got my glue dot on the cellophane right there. I'm just going to stick it on the back of my rocket like so, press down real good, and then peel that cellophane up and put that in my trash pile. So I'm going to stop my share. The other thing I need to do is I'm going to put another glue dot right here on my balloon too, and then I want to make sure that I don't hit that while I'm blowing it up. So I'm going to put it on just like that. Hopefully, it might stick easier. Yeah, it'll stick easier after we blow it up. So we're going to blow our balloons up, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys something a little bit different. And I'm going to turn my screen. So that way you guys can see my setup over here. So I'm going to turn it. All right, you guys see my two chairs and the string right there? Okay, so I'm going to take my rocket and my balloon. I'm going to take this here. Okay, so I'm going to talk real loud so you guys can hear me. I'm going to set this here. We're going to blow up our balloons. All right, you guys can blow up your balloons as much as you want. It just matters how much you want your balloon to travel. So now I'm going to take my glue dot and I'm going to put it on my balloon just like this. All right. If your balloon has some of that powdered edge, it may not like it very much. So you might want to wipe your balloon off a little bit first. There we go. My glue dot is now on my balloon. You can kind of see it right there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach my rocket to the other side of my balloon, just like that, okay? So see how it's stuck on there? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is your straw is also on your string right here. So you're going to take your glue dot on your balloon and stick it to your straw. All right, and then all you have to do is let it go. You guys ready? All right, mine didn't travel very far, but that's okay. You guys know how to do it now, and we have some people on staff here to help you guys. So we can't wait to see you guys again. Don't forget to join us this afternoon to see Commander John Herrington here on our call for Oklahomans Are Amazing, and we can't wait to see you guys next week. Bye.